afternoon, Virgo. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're going to do the timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Virgos, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is focus and only meditate on that stuff that actually resonates. Anything else, just leave it for another who's obviously viewing this general reading. This reading's trying to take off on me already, so we're going to get right into it. Today I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread general reading for you for the month ahead, as well as we're going to come back. We're going to use Light Seers Tarot deck for the Celtic cross. We're going to pull the Muse Tarot deck out to do a 4-card layout for the weeks the month ahead, as well as use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck to clarify each of those weeks for you, tease out more details. Then we're going to move past the tarot reading, jump into oracle reading. So stay tuned for that because I got one of Winnie D's card I'm going to pull for you, one of the Shaman Dream cards, and yes, one Menage card too. So let's get started. This is a really full-packed reading, and we want to get on with the month ahead. So starting right here in the main object of the Celtic cross, came flying out was the Eight of Wands, a lot of communication, but the challenge card on that is the Six of Swords. Recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Six of Pentacles progressing forward. You conscious desires is the Fool card, and unconscious, we have the Two of Cups. Now moving into the Staff zone, this is how you see yourself in the month ahead. This will be how others see you. We have the Hopes, Fears, and Dreams cycle, as well as we have the Final Outcome card. So I'm going to set this deck aside over here. Let's go back to the main cross here in the center and delve into what the main object of the month ahead is, which is all about really fast energy. A lot of communications going back and forth, messages back and forth, a lot of really fast communication happening for you, Virgo. Now, this could be online, it could be emails, texts. There's just fast intercommunication going on between you and others this month. Now, part of the challenge regarding this communications is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is Six of Swords normally is all about chaos. You know, look at the waters, emotional, all this chaos, conflict, drama, going crazy. And normally in the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here, Virgo, you'd be hoofing it in the boat, pushing away from the shore, saying, I'm going for serene, I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here. I'm not dealing with this conflict. I'm not dealing with this chaos. Well, you know what? The challenge is you're pushing right into that shore. You're going right straight up that drama, that chaos, that conflict, and you're confronting it. That's your challenge, and it's all about confronting it with this communication going on and being quick and fast and not delaying it. You are just fast action this month up ahead. All right, Virgo, recent past. See how we got here. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, okay, Knight of Pentacles is all about those earthy qualities like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out, that down-to-earth, loyal, dependable, stable, but cautious. That energy comes into play here. Now, this is one of the slowest action nights, and so there's this opportunity presenting itself. The Knight of Pentacles is coming to play. It's very slow, very progressive action that's been playing out in the past, working up towards what this whole communication, this chaos, this drama, everything. It's just in the past, things have been real slow in progression. And now this month, Eight of Wands, one of the fastest action cards. And so things are really going to speed up for you in this month ahead. Virgo, progressing forward, we do have the Six of Pentacles progressing forward in the month. Now, this is all about maybe feeling things are unfair, unbalanced. It's known as the generosity card, though, so don't give up hope here. This is about finding that needing to find that balance. Now, you may have more abundance and you're being more generous to another, or another is seemingly more abundant and you are receiving graciously from their abundance to balance things out. The equitable, finding an equal agreement, trying to find that balance between too much or too little and balancing things out. Now, consciously here, Virgo, your desire out in the world is, oh, you're so ready to step out with faith. Let's start this, wipe the slate clean. Let's have this brand new journey begin. And this isn't just a regular life cycle journey. This is the hero's journey. This is the fool with faith. I'm ready to start this new journey in my life. I want to follow my true path, my journey. And I'm just so ready. You're putting this out consciously, whether it's prayers, whether it's cries to the universe or divine source, making that connection. You are verbalizing it. You are just sending out all the signals consciously that I want a new beginning. I want a fresh start. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's do this right. So that's where you're going at. Now, subconsciously, like I said, this is where you get into, this is your like alpha state, mental state, and dealing with conscious verbalizations and whatnot, what you're putting out there in prayer. Subconsciously is when you get into that meditative or dream state. You get into the beta, theta levels. Start dropping down in there, and then then you're really connecting to the universe or your divine source. You're connected to the creation, the creator, however it be for you, but you are directly connected. There is this, and it's not verbalized. It is in visions, it's pictures, images, and whatever is in what's going on is what is being signaled to the universe what you want. And you want the commitment, you want the dedication, you want. This is all about partnership. Two of Cups is about coming together, making a vow. This is about committing, being dedicated, perhaps, renegotiating or negotiating and compromising. But you're sending this out to the universe saying, excuse me, that you want this love. You want this, you want this partnership. You don't want to do this alone. It may look this way. I want to start this journey alone. No, you're sending out to the universe. I don't want to be alone doing this. I want a partnership. I want a commitment. I want dedication. There may be some negotiating, compromising here, but I want that partner. I don't want to do this alone. And so that's what the universe is developing and bringing to you. Now, you could actually, this could be bringing you a new love interest, a new partnership, a connection, a vow, dedication, or it could be a rededication, a recommitment of a significant other that you've already know or already involved with coming to fruition. But the universe is focused on this. This is what your real dream and desire is. And then it will focus in on, you want to start a new journey. But first, the universe is focused in on this partnership issue. This is what you're really communicating the most and the longest about, because it is that divine connection you have when you get into that meditative area of theta and then beta levels of sleep. So, also, we are going to look at the staff here now. I just had a brain fog there. I've been doing so many readings, and these are really long. All right, so Virgo, how you see yourself in the month ahead. We have the Empress. Yeah, irregardless of your gender, this is the divine feminine, the mother of all queens. Yeah, she is, fertile, the new beginnings. She's blessed with the new birth, new cycle. You are the, divine feminine, and we all have feminine, masculine characteristics. So just focus in on the feminine characteristics of this Empress. You gained all that wisdom and insight. You leveled up to this level. You got all of it. The Queen of Wands, the creativity, the fertility of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords, the intelligence, the savviness, the budget, the street marks, take care of business and expand things. Be nurturing as well. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing and wisdom and gain insight. A Queen of Cups, intuition, compassion, empathy, understanding. You're pulling all that in together. This is how you see yourself. I got it all. I'm here. I'm stepping up. I'm ready to level up. I'm Empress. That's how you're seeing yourself. You're wishing what? I want to be Empress. I want to expand empires, not just take care of my kingdom. I want to expand empires, build empires. Let's make it multiple. Let's expand and grow. That's where you're seeing yourself. Now, how others seeing you? Oh, Virgo, they see you as the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're seeing you as the Ace of Cups. That's a new, uh, beginning, developing a new relationship with yourself and others of compassion, understanding, affection, uh, empathy and sympathy for others. You just have this big heart that you're just there to give and provide that affection and love and understanding. So others are seeing this nature within you that you definitely have this compassion and understanding going forward. Now, your hopes and fears at the same time is the Six of Wands. Virgo, yeah, you hope for acknowledgement, recognition. You want to be seen, you want to be heard, but at the same time, you kind of fear it. You fear the recognition in different ways. You fear acknowledge and recognition. It's a two-edged sword. You kind of you want to be recognized. You want to get out there and everyone celebrate and acknowledge you and how awesome you are, Virgo. But at the same time, you fear that. You're fearing that, oh, what if everyone sees more of me and they see the real me? So there's a little bit, you're kind of projecting yourself as well as you're, a little bit, you want to be recognized and acknowledged, but at the same time, you don't really want others to see what you perceive as your reality. Afraid that maybe they won't be heralding you. You won't be the hero, the coming in and so wonderful. So you got that kind of duplicity within that hope and fear there. So instead of just stepping out, being the celebrity and going, look at me, you maybe closing yourself off, isolating yourself, becoming that hermit because you're just afraid of stepping out and being in the bright spotlight and everybody's seeing everything, knowing all your business and into all your business side of thing. Okay, Virgo, that's what I'm seeing there. Now, final outcome. Final outcome, we have the Five of Cups. Now, this one, being you have this hope and fear, instead of getting out there into the world, if you isolate yourself, and I kind of see that going there, you're progressing forward, feeling things are unbalanced, unfair, your perception of that, and you start to isolate yourself instead of getting out there, gaining that acknowledgement, recognition. You may end up finding yourself getting caught up in the past, so focused on past failures, mistakes, dwelling on the deep darkness of past events, arguments, conflicts, chaos. You get so caught up into that whirlpool. Don't let it drag you down. Don't get stuck back there in the past. You need to really face the present. Come to the present and look. You got this present bow right there. I had to look for it on this card. Look at that, shiny gems. The treasures are all right there. And it's divinely, you got this opportunity presenting it to yourself. And we're all human, Virgo. We all make mistakes. We all fail at something, at some point, at some time. Those are lessons that are there for you to learn from, not to repeat and do over, or even just get stuck and not move, stagnate, because you're too afraid to step forward and try it again. But the fact of the matter is, the past is the past. Learn from the lessons, gain that knowledge so you don't repeat it. That's all it's there for. Not there to bring you down, make you depressed, make you anxious of, don't get out of that mindset. Seriously, Virgo. Move to the present. Focus on the present. The divine has a plan for you. You have a soul path journey that you are on. And this is not focused on just always reflecting on the past and being pulled down into the deep, dark pool of despair. No, this is about being in the present, picking up those cups. If they're not full, filling them. But this one here, this card, you already got a cup, and it is full of treasures, gems. You have abundance But you're so focused on the past, you're not recognizing the abundance that is right there beside you, divinely there for you. So, like I said, to move forward, you got to progress forward. And you got to, that's the final outcome, is that challenge of learning from the mistakes, be in the present, okay? And then you can progress forward and really enjoy the abundance of your dreams and your desires, starting that new cycle. All right, let me move this to the side, Virgo. As I promised, we're going to use the Christian Muse Tarot deck as well. And we're going to draw 4 cards for each of the weeks in the month ahead. And then we're going to tease a few more details out on each one of those weeks with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well. That card just came flying out there. It rushed me through a couple cards. All right, week 1, we have Page of Materials. Week 2, we have 10 of Voices. All right, Virgo, let's get some more here for week 3. Week 3, we have 10 of Emotions, and week 4, we have 9 of Voices. All right, set that deck aside. I'm going to grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and like I said, we'll be pulling 3 clarifiers for each one of these weeks ahead. So let's start with this beginning. First week in the month ahead, Page of Materials. Now, this is an undeveloped but a beginning opportunity that is being presented to you. It's becoming known to you. It's a messenger bringing this opportunity towards you. Now, this opportunity is something in the 3D realm. This is undeveloped, but it's in the beginning stages of something new and fresh that is like a new home, a new job, a new car, a new something, new investment, new contract. We can go on and on and on here, but it's some new opportunity. And that's the word that's coming. Opportunity is presenting itself. Undeveloped stages, week 1 here. And you're kind of focused on that. You're looking at it. It's in the beginning stages. And clarifying that for you. We have the 7 of Wands. So whatever this is, you do have your own opinion. Everyone else has their own opinions as well. But you are setting a boundary here. You're standing firm, standing your ground regarding this new opportunity. Even though it is going to be necessary for you to transform yourself. The Death card, Scorpio energy coming out here. This is all about transformation, that rebirth cycle, that transforming yourself, kind of like a caterpillar going within a chrysalis and open, breaking free as a butterfly. It's a transformation, a new dawn coming, but you got to leave the past behind once again, and as well as leave your old self behind. Be true to yourself. Be authentic to yourself. Learn the lessons from the past, but be reborn here. New dawn. New dawn means that death is gone. That past is gone. It's over with. Rebirth yourself in the present here. Stand firm. Stand your ground. But you need to go through this transformation. And the only way to do that is to gain that spiritual enlightenment. Really, go within yourself. Find your own inner guidance. Don't listen to anybody else's opinions. Stand firm, stand true, but find that path, that unique soul path journey that only you can see, Virgo. No one else can see it. It's a very narrow path. It's very limited, but it is your path. No one else's. No one else can be on that path that's so narrow. No one else can see it. Their light is only going to show their path. And that's what they need to be focused on rather than yours. But a lot of people, they don't realize that. That's why they have all their own opinions telling you what you should or shouldn't do. This is a time for you to transform yourself. Go within, spiritual enlightenment, find your inner light. Now it's not going to show you the whole future laid out and you see the whole thing and whoops, oh, okay, that's good. Now, this is where you get a little spotlight and that light will light up a few steps forward so that you do progress. Use that Knight of Pentacles approach, slow and cautious. And take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Doing so on this journey, it allows you to, you take 2 steps forward when you have 3 steps in front of you. You'll see the next 2 steps, and then you can step back. And the other step may not be seen, that 3rd step may not be seen, but you got a general idea. And you just make sure everything is not a cliff or you're not going to fall off. You're just assuring yourself, building up your self-esteem, building up your confidence here by taking this approach. But finding your own inner guidance. Use your intuition, use it spiritually, enlighten yourself with that inner light, and stand firm, stand your ground, follow your true soul path here, because this new opportunity is here, and you need to use your own insight, whether this is that new developing opportunity that is meant for you, or is it meant for someone else. All right, so Virgo, we also have 10 of voices coming into the second week. Now, this is the ending, a completion. Tens are all about completing cycles, and this is a completion of communication style. You've gone through this life cycle of understanding, communication, and verbalizing things, truth, practicality, whatnot, but you're ending the completion of the cycle, and it is, once again, similar to the death rebirth card. This, in effect, is, realizing, okay, it's time to have a different way of communicating, finding that mental clarity, leveling up, starting a new cycle there of communication with others, and actually listening to others as well, seeing things from a different perspective in there, and communication is a two-way street, as they say. So Virgo, you're ending the old style of communicating, because you've discovered this new pathway through that enlightenment and guidance, and realizing from past failures and mistakes what you don't want to do. So now you're getting ready, you're completing the old. Just leave the old communication style behind, and here we go. Clarify that, the completion of that cycle. Once again, we have that Six of Pentacles. That feeling, the old way of communicating was unfair. It was unbalanced. Either, someone was gaining more and you losing out, or vice versa. You were, doing more and, less acknowledgement type of thing. But we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this whole communication style has to do with romance. This Knight is coming in, romantic offers, compassion, understanding, affection, true romance, coming through. This true love, affection come through. So a new compassionate style, a new loving, romantic style coming through is part of this, completion, and a new beginning of it coming into it. Now there is, in the past, or excuse me, in coming in the second week here, we're showing the Two of Pentacles, and this is all about keeping everything up in the air. I mean, you've been doing everything, and it is, this romantic cup offer coming to you has been, you've been doing everything yourself, and part of this new communication style is saying, hey, I understand, we're together, but you got to understand, I can't do it all myself. I can't keep everything up in the air. The ships are going to end. Look at the emotions, the way it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And you just want to communicate that, hey, I can't keep this up all by myself. I do want this romantic offer to come in, someone to assist me, understand that and love me, that will help me, assist me. I can't do it all myself. I can't keep it all up in the air myself. I need help. I need assistance. And you got to make a decision here. Sometimes, you got to realize too, others may not be able to help you out all the time. So you need to really make the other person understand that, look, if I can't get assistance, I'm going to have to drop the ball here, so to speak. I'm going to set something down where I can really focus on this and specialize my focus. And then I will focus on this and leave the other behind. But I can't do it all myself all at once. And you are trying to gain that compassion, that understanding from another, that they understand this. Either they assist you and help you, or you're going to start just not doing everything all at once, because you just can't. It creates too much emotional chaos, too much conflict, and if it keeps going, the chaos the drama will increase, and these boats are going to capsize, and that's not good for anybody. Alrighty, so yeah, it's a painful lesson, this last communication style, but it is completion. You're coming out of it, Virgo. You're going to have this new style coming from a understanding, compassionate Knight of Cups level. That Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out with that compassion, affection, intuitively too, understanding, but getting that clarity of understanding across to others. Now, Virgo, third week in the month ahead, we have the 10 emotions. So maybe this whole new communication style, your hopes, dreams, and desires, this abundant blessings, a blending of families, the unicorn and rainbows card, 10 of emotions. End of a cycle too there, but it's abundant blessing cycle coming into play. Let's clarify that for you. Week 3. All right, week 3, here we go. Oh my, yeah, look at this, a Virgo. King of Wands. This is that fiery energy from characteristics of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. This King of Wands, this masculine energy, charisma, charm, creativity. Oh, he's on fire. He can be motivational, inspirational, new beginnings abound. He can be impulsive in some of the things he does, but he's so charming. You know, he pulls out that charm, and it brings joy, it brings success, and abundance there. But definitely somewhat impulsive, but passionate characteristics coming out. Now, you could very well have these in your natal chart, or if it resonates, it's with another masculine coming in. There's that Fool card again, your dream, your heart's desire. And notice the Fool. He's actually stepping out towards this King of Wands. So this energy, like I said, could be somebody who's significant with you that you're dealing with already, or it could be someone new who's passionately coming in and offered this passion and inspiring you, motivating you on this new journey ahead. Now, we do also have the Page of Swords. This is about gaining knowledge, lessons learned. Like I said, you're reflecting in the past. You've learned those lessons. Don't make those same mistakes. And look how they're definitely looking at lessons learned to take this new path and looking towards this King of Wands, because you learning those lessons, gaining that knowledge is going to result in the third week feeling abundant blessings, the blending, happy family coming together here for you, Virgo. Now, the final week of the month ahead. The final week, we have the Nine of Voices. Nine of Voices, yeah, that's all up in your head. Overthinking, overanalyzing, being overcritical. Nine of Voices is all about that energy of you're not in the present. You're either back in the past, over analyzing things that have been said and done and doing things, or you're being presumptuous and you're in the future, creating problems that don't even exist, but you're thinking about, well, what if it does? Assuming presumptions. What if this happens? What if that happens? How should I handle this? And you're just working yourself up into an anxiety level of fit there. You know, it is stressful. You don't need the stress. So clarifying that for you. The end of the month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you allow yourself to get all up in your head here, Virgo, at the end of the month, you are going to stagnate. You're going to tie yourself up in knots. You're going to blindfold yourself to the truth. Now, there is boundaries that are set in the stand. And if you overthink things, get overcritical, overanalytical, you're just not going to move. You're afraid you're going to get hurt or someone else is going to get hurt. And so you just do nothing. You tie yourself up in knots and do nothing. And that's not useful for you, and it's not useful for anyone else involved with you. That's stagnation. Now, it does seem to be something to do with this partnership, the commitment, the dedication, coming together, negotiating, compromising. If you're just tying yourself up in the knots, afraid to renegotiate or commit, to be honest with your partner. What is it you really need? You got to be honest. And you may think, oh, I'm going to hurt him or her. I'm going to get hurt if I speak my truth. If I speak my truth, it's going to hurt people. People are going to get hurt. No, that's not true. That's overthinking, overanalyzing, being presumptuous that you know the future. You don't know the future. But the honest truth is relevant. Truth is honest. You got to tell the truth when you come out about things, Virgo. Now, Two of Wands is here. Twos are all about decision making. Two of Partners here. You got to make decisions, negotiation, compromises, make decisions to speak the truth, though, as well as you got Two of Wands. This is that mapping, setting your goals. Tell your partner or whoever the significant person is that you're into this overthinking things with. You need to tell them exactly what your goals are. What are your goals? Do you even know them yet, Virgo? You set down your goals, whatnot, and don't get all up in your head overthinking things. Be honest, be truthful. Share your goals. That you went through this enlightenment. You've seen your path forward. Your partner can't see your path. They don't know unless you tell them. So whether this is a new partner coming in and you're having this abundant blessings and stuff, don't get all up in your head. You need to share the truth. Be true to yourself. And by being true to yourself, you're going to be true and honest with your partner in this commitment. Now, every relationship, whether it's a new one or one that's been evolving for some time, you need to come together, be honest and truthful with your partners, and renegotiate if need be, or compromise as it may be. But make sure there's clear understanding on what your goals are. And that includes the goals and mapping out of your partner, who may be that King of Wands and that other week 3 there, that abundant blessings coming together. But final week of the month ahead, be present. You know, you got the 9 of Voices here, and yeah, that can create a lot of stress and anxiety when your presumption is you're worried about hurting yourself or others, that no one's going to really listen to what you're mapping and setting your goals for the future, or that they're going to take it the wrong way and be hurt. No. The truth, you know, while sometimes can be painful to hear, the truth is always a necessity to hear. And in order to move forward, be able to negotiate or compromise correctly and be dedicated and committed to another and another to you, you got to have honesty. And that's the truth. All right, Virgo, if this is resonating with you at all, Virgo, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Let me know. And if you care to share in the comment, I would really like to read how this is resonating for you individually and uniquely as well. Now, we're done with these. Let's move on to the oracles. Also, if you're new here, Virgo, don't forget to hit that subscription tab down below, as well as that notification bell. Make sure you get notified for free next time next time I upload to YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and pull Winnie D's. Now, this is my Welsh Celtic Mystical deck. I love all the creative art, mandala art designs on them. Each one is individually and unique, just as you are. But they really have a nice way to pull out kind of mystical but relevant affirmation for you to focus and meditate upon. So, oh, look at all those hearts. And wouldn't you know it, Virgo, we pull the romance card out for you. I am a romantic person. I am open for the month ahead. I am a romantic person. I am open to receiving love in my life. Yes, Virgo, the heart is a symbol of romance, love, and joy. And the romantic stirrings of your heart have shown the universe you are ready for great love to be delivered to you. So relax and allow romantic ideals to easily come to your mind. Perhaps, new romance will take form in the rejuvenation of a current romance, or it can also manifest for you without a partner. All right, let me set that down here for you. And we're going to move to the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Now, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, I am going to read from the guidebook here, just to ensure we have a full, complete reading for you for the month ahead, and something is going to resonate for you to reflect upon and, just meditate upon. And we have the stars in the sky. This is the limitless possibilities here, Virgo. Now, also take note of that number 51. Now, 51, one little trick I learned is if you go on Google, type in that little search engine, say angel number meaning 51, you're going to get another little angelic message, provide it to you. for the month ahead. Now, also, 5-1, once again, it works out to 6 in numerology, and 6s in tarot, as we've seen, can oftentimes lead to a feeling of things are unfair or unbalanced or wanting to get away from drama, chaos, conflict, avoid it at all costs or confront it as it need be, as we've seen in your reading, as well as, the celebratory, the acknowledgement, recognition coming into play, as well as some nostalgia. Maybe the oftentimes you think of it as remembering when things were good and reflection upon it, or going down memory lanes as it being sometimes reflecting upon the past and just not letting it go. All right, so let's go in here. The stars in the sky is about limitless possibilities or embracing opportunity. All right, so Virgo, when you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky, covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually up there? Yeah, this is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are actually made of and have now at your full disposal. Virgo, your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now, Virgo. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and just simply take small steps, small movements even, toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and actually hold on to that vision, Virgo, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of the potential rather than the actual form of it. The universe has its own ideals of how best to serve you, Virgo, and all of us at the same time. So trust this as a fact rather than a theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, Virgo, exactly how you need them to. Alrighty, and finally, Moonology card. Now, I gotta say, Moonology is one of my favorite oracles, and that's why I pretty much use it in almost all my readings in one way or another. But the Moonology cards, they have additional alternative meanings, and I really want to make sure all of you have something you can focus and meditate upon, or actually come back and when you're reviewing this at another time, perhaps it'll resonate with you in a different way, at a different level. So your Moonology card is the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change, Virgo. Look at that. Definitely expect powerful change with that new moon eclipse. Virgo, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. Indeed. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared, Virgo. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at this very moment. Whatever is happening now, Virgo, is happening for a reason that you will actually appreciate later on. A new portal is opening, Virgo, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path, Virgo. There is nothing to fear here. So to attune to this moon card, Virgo, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Now, additional meanings for this card, Virgo, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes, as well as you're being shunted towards your life purpose, Virgo. And whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. And finally, Virgo, this is a very important turning point in your life. All right, I do hope this resonated for you this month ahead. We'll catch you next time. Bye, Virgo.